There are piles of games to get through right now. I know you guys probably want to know what the deal is with God of War. So far, it's really good. I'm going to do a giveaway for this, actually, so keep your eyes peeled for the end of the video, and I'll explain how. But there's so much to talk about, but I don't want the Yakuza games to fall under the radar, because I finally have a chance to talk about them, because Yakuza 6 is out, and it's the perfect time, because number one, it's a great game. I would say if you haven't played the series yet, and I really think these games are underrated, it may not be the best entry point. You can get into it even if you haven't played the others. It's going to be hard at first. You're not really going to understand everything, but then you'll fall into it and you'll meet these characters and you'll learn about these situations and you'll be satisfied. However, it is the end of essentially the saga of Kiryu, the main character. So 6 games worth, you're coming in at the very end. You're missing out on a lot. So that's why I just want to talk about the whole series and why I love it. Look, they're corny as hell. You're probably watching the gameplay and you're like, Jake, what the fuck is this right now? But seriously, let me explain. The games most recently they have been porting to PS4 in English have been fantastic, starting with the prequel to the original series, Yakuza 0, that came out last year. It's so good. I put it on my Game of the Year list last year. I don't know if you remember, I was raving about it because it's so much fun. So it's a prequel. It kind of introduces you to the world, the characters. It also takes place in the 80s, which is cool. The main character is younger, fresher, and you kind of just get set up with everything and just kind of, it kicks off the series as it is today. It's also just one of the best in the series because the fighting is solid, all the mini games to keep you busy are solid, the story is incredibly long and interesting, and I would say that about all the Yakuza games, 0, Kiwami, and 6, which I have played. They are lengthy. I call them my Japanese soap operas because that's kind of what they are. They're melodramatic. They're very serious. However, the fact that like these games, especially 0, focuses so much around like the ins and outs and every little bit of the crime family organizations that are really convoluted, and betrayals and real estate land grabs and all these different types of back-end deals, it manages to be really compelling and really, really interesting. Sometimes it's surprising how much it takes itself so seriously when everything involving the actual gameplay is so silly and over the top, but somehow it works. Somehow the tone isn't broken and it just makes it that much more charming and that much more interesting. And that's why I fucking love it, man. Because the story is good, you're interested, you want to keep playing, you're very compelled, but then you can wander around these not very big, but open and densely packed cities and just do whatever. You can go and buy a cheeseburger or eat ramen and get drunk, or do karaoke mini games, or in Yakuza 6, you actually go and collect cats to start your own cat cafe. There's stuff with strip clubs. You can join an internet chat room and talk to porn stars. You can go fishing. You can get side jobs. You can actually go to Sega arcades and play actual licensed Sega games because it's a Sega game. And all that stuff alone can keep you busy because it's that type of game. So you can ignore the story for a while and goof around with the side quests because all that stuff is so goofily written and so clever, and everything just tries to kind of take the main character who is serious, awesome action man, Japanese anime badass kind of guy, and it just puts him in all these dumb situations and kind of really pulls him out of his comfort zone, and that's some of the most fun aspects of the game. Not to mention the fighting. A lot of what you do is punching men in the streets. You walk around the streets, you face off with goons, you throw garbage cans at them, you punch them, drop kick them, choke slam them, hit them with bicycles, throw them in front of moving traffic, basically whatever you want. It's incredibly violent, it's also highly stylized, and Yakuza 6 especially, it's really over the top, and you get some really cinematic stuff. There's so many cool, like, memorable fight moments. A lot of them are QuickTime events, but still just the way it's done, it's so fast-paced, and it feels really good. One thing in particular, in the beginning of 0, you're fighting a dude, and you break an ashtray in his face with your fist, and it's... So basically what I'm saying is that these games give you a little bit of everything. I do think they're for, like, a specific type of person, like if you're just not into Japanese stuff, or if you're just not into games where it's a lot of story and a lot of time investment, maybe not your thing. But other than that, if you just like games that have any of these types of things, even if this may be outside of your comfort zone, like it was for me, honestly, give it a chance, jump in, and you might be surprised how how great these games are. I'm in love with them. I am going to power through every single one now as they are re-released. I love Kiru Kazuma. I love the world of Kamurocho. I love everything they've set up here, and that's kind of, I just wanted to turn on the camera and gush about this game series. I'm sorry. There's a lot more to go on and ramble on about, especially with 6 that tries a lot of new things, that is running on a new engine. So check that out if you want to just check out the most current thing. But like I said, I think maybe you should go back, check out Yakuza 0 that came out last year. Kind of flew under the radar for too many people. That's why I wanted to make this video. I don't care if only like 5 people watch this. I just wanted to talk about that. But if you did, let's do this giveaway thing. So here it is, God of War. You want a copy? Unfortunately, right now I can only ship to North America. I'm sorry. I know, I want to do game codes in the future so I can give to more people. I will do that soon, actually. I have a couple game codes, but for now, yes, let's do this. So basically, how I want to do this contest is all you have to do is share any of my videos on this channel. Any one at all. Maybe your favorite one. I really like the convention one I did most recently. That's one of my favorites. Whichever video you really like, share it somewhere on some social media platform or for wherever, basically wherever you want to put it. Just put it out there to the world, why you like it, and screenshot it and send it to me. Send it to me through messages here or through social media at Jake Baldino. Tweet it at me, Instagram DM it to me, whatever you want. Just show me that you shared my video somewhere, and then I'll enter you in it, and then I'll put everyone, and I'll randomly choose one person to win God of War. And the winner is going to be really lucky because it's really fucking good. It's just a different approach I'm trying, so let me know what you think. Let's talk about not only God of War, but let's talk about Yakuza. Have you played any of them? Do you think I'm crazy for loving this shit? If you have played them, maybe you've played all of them, the PS2 ones, everything. Let's talk. What's your favorite Yakuza game? I really hope some of you actually check it out and pick it up after this video. I hope I convinced a couple people because I want to spread the love. I want you to have fun. I don't know. That's it though. The channel name is different now, so I still don't really have an outro, so I'm still just gonna say thanks for watching. You can subscribe because video games.